I joined an online music competition with a lot of people involved that are way more popular than I am.
How?
Well, you see, I know this fella that knows a lot of other fellas.
Who's been very nice and been constantly inviting me to things even though I say no a lot. I swear it's not intentional, I just have a lot going on.
Anyway, one day he invited me to a music competition where I would be collaborating with another artist chosen at random.
And I initially was going to say no again because of my own self-confidence issues with music, but then he said some things that were really nice and encouraged me, and I told him I would think about it.
I wonder what's for dinner.
After almost running out of time to submit my application to the competition, I woke up the very next day a little bit shocked, because I was suddenly being spam pinged to get in a call with everybody involved. After some initial confusion on the time of the actual call, it turns out there was actually an extra hour, so I at least had some time to get up and do my normal morning routine. I also happened to get up a lot later than I usually get up, so I just started going turbo mode on trying to get myself up and ready for the day as fast as possible, which included some mixed up workouts, which definitely didn't end up in me getting distracted with my dog and then just playing with him the entire rest of the time. Nah, I got it finished, but he came up to me before I stopped recording, so I figured I'd include some. And then right when the call started, I had made my breakfast and I was just sitting there listening and recording it, but none of the audio picked up, so I'm just kind of skipping this part. Main takeaway is that the actual people that I knew I didn't get paired with, and I got paired with another person who was an absolute unknown nobody within this group. Both of us were very new to this group and haven't really released anything ourselves. So Sidelines, the person running the competition, thought it would be a good idea to pair us up to see what we could do. Which sounds easy on paper, however J-Cran uses Ableton and I use GarageBand, neither of which really cross over with each other anywhere. That and morale was initially mixed because some bigger names that originally considered being a part of it said they weren't going to be a part of it, and a lot of people, including my partner, were also a part of multiple other collaboration contests at the same time. Surely this isn't a bad omen for anything, right?
Stop right there, criminal scum!
So, after my partner J-Cran and I discussed it, we agreed that I would be the one to start it. And boy, did I know how to start. I didn't actually, I just wanted to sound confident and like I knew what I'm doing. Honestly, I did try to just start with something at first, but I just had no idea what direction I even wanted to go in. That, and I also have to take into account I'm collaborating with someone. If I do it in a genre they don't like, we aren't going to get it done. So after an entire day of getting basically nothing done, I came up with an idea. I have a bunch of small drafts that I've just had sitting around that I haven't done anything with. So what if we voted on which one we wanted to go with? So I picked out 4 at random and turned them all into MP3 stems and then had us vote. This is what they sounded like. And of course, we both voted for something completely different. So then I had us vote for our second favorite and we agreed. So I got started working with the Funk House sample, and quickly realized while playing it that it didn't sound right. And I got pretty worried for a second before realizing that I had just set the track to the wrong key. After getting it set to the right key, I got a pretty good base of 4 measures going before I suddenly felt like I was forgetting something.
Oh hell no, I'm gonna say nothing I want to. I'm gonna damn what you say.
I need a producer tag, so I started spitballing some ideas.
Jitbuggin. You're tuned into Bugsy 57.8 FM. We are the buzz.
Honey, your friend's buzzing in again.
Insect radio.
This has so much spoilers, I can't let you hear it.
Corleone.
And I did that for so long, I just started losing my mind, and at some point I just stopped trying altogether. I wasn't going to let myself continue this without having a production tag. But how would I make one that's unique and signature to me? Surely there must be something in my room or in my personage that is unique to me that I could use. Hold on, you're not supposed to be here. I have it! Bug noises. It's so simple. Why didn't I think of this before? Man, I'm so stupid. So then I went scouring for some bug noises, downloaded them legally, started mixing them up, and by golly, I've done it. I've made a unique production tag style for myself. Oh wait, I still haven't actually worked on the project yet.
My name is Jeff.
So I unfortunately wasn't really able to record the part where I was actually making the music because I got really sick. However, Sick Me did record some stuff. Over to you, Sick Me.
Hello, this is Past Bugsy, and as you can see and hear by my voice, I'm not feeling that well. Originally I was going to do a thing where I filmed every day, and then I got really sick, and when I started producing on this day, I didn't care to try, and I will show you right here. So I have a lot of layers here and a lot of different samples. Some of them, like over here, are actually like synth I turned into samples because for some reason on GarageBand there's like a bug where sometimes when you try to do like an actual played track, it won't let you transpose or switch key. So I went ahead and did that. I basically spent all day on this because I have been able to do nothing else. Yeah, it's about 3 minutes long. And at the end I also put like an EDM lead and like a plucky bass synth if the person I'm working with, Jay Cran, didn't want to try and fit in with the funk house genre thing that I was doing at the beginning. We'll see how that goes. And anyway, I'll give you a quick preview of what like the first, 4 bars sound like. I don't really have a script for today. I mean, I had an idea of what I wanted to do script-wise, but at this point I don't care. I'm just going to do this and then edit the video however it works out. So, sorry future me for ruining the continuity, but I mean, what was I going to do, man?
Hey, don't worry about it, Sick Me. It really isn't that big of a deal, especially since you could not have predicted exactly what would cause the next break in continuity.
Oh no!
Hi everyone. It's been at least 4 weeks since anything major has happened with this collaboration project. This is Bugsy, literally 2 days before this video comes out. You might be wondering why I'm recording something when I said before multiple times I was not going to record after a certain point. That's because things have changed, unfortunately. Originally, I had a good idea of what I wanted to do for this video, and I was originally planning it to be the longest one. I was hoping to do like a back and forth thing with my partner, even, having a kind of thing where they sent me a recording of them producing some stuff, or me kind of parsing in the work that they were doing on the project. It just didn't work out like that, because the thing is, we found out something that really halted progress at the beginning. I can't transfer stems that work in Ableton. I mean, yes, I can do like MP3 files, but anything else doesn't really work. And if you know anything about music production, MP3 produces loss. That, and when you're using a stem that's just an MP3 audio file, it's usually harder to manage the EQ or change any settings on it, because it's not like an instrument you can send over. It's not like Ableton can detect the exact kind of instrument that I'm using. So it would basically just be, it'd be more like making a YouTube poop than it would be producing actual music, if that makes sense. Because instead of actually being able to send project files back and forth, it would really just be trying to stitch together audio that was not made together. That, and originally this collaboration was going to be done a week ago, but thankfully it wasn't, because my partner still hasn't finished their half of the project. In fact, a majority of people in this competition haven't. It was originally meant to be just 1 month long, and now we've been given an extra week, And with how bad things are, I wouldn't be surprised if we're given even longer. And the thing is, there's a lot of things that are going on, like the technical issues, people going to school, people going to work, people having to get things done before the end of the year. Okay, so because of tech issues, DaVinci Resolve won't let me edit the rest of the audio of that video. That's cool. So now you're gonna get a disembodied voice. As I was saying, I feel like it being an end-of-the-year competition is really hard for people because this is usually the time of year everybody gets burnt out. There's so much going on, and at the same time, there's the pressure from the holidays. I don't celebrate, but I know other folks celebrate them, so it's just kind of poor timing. Not that I'm blaming Sidelines or anything. I mean, it's no one's fault, really. I just think that's the main reason why we're having so many issues with it. But as of right now, I'm pretty sure we only have about 5 teams that have actually submitted something, and even though my teammate says that they've finished the second half, I haven't gotten anything back. Even still, with how messy it is now, this has been a really cool experience because I've gotten to know a lot of new people. I've been able to meet up with a bunch of people that I used to just listen to their music, and now I know them. And it's also taught me a lot about working with other people, what goes into production in other softwares, you know, the types of things that people will do to try and keep their motivation up, etc., etc. Now, sadly, I have to announce in this video that I'm not going to be able to release 5 Day Despair because I've been having issues with my microphone and audio, which is why I'm having to do this for the video. But another positive thing that this collab competition has done for me is inspired me with drafts that I haven't touched in years. So while 5 Day Despair is postponed due to audio issues, I will be releasing Dusted Off Drafts, which is 5 tracks, including the collaboration track that I'm doing with J-Cram. Now, if the competition is extended a week, or if there's some other weird hiccup with timing, I might just release the first half that I made, or I might just not release it until next year altogether. I'm hoping we can be finished up within the next few days because, I mean, I've got a lot I've got to do before surgery. And unfortunately, at the end of the day, I have to kind of cut my time off here with this project because I can't do anything more from this point on. Which is another reason why I'm kind of quote-unquote rushing to get this video out there. I'm not really rushing it, it's just that I can't afford to wait for everything to finish up to make a final product. And I'm the type of person that doesn't like leaving a project unfinished if I don't have to, and because this was all sitting here, I figured I'd just get it all done and out of the way. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I know this is like a weird video because it just abruptly cuts out in the middle, but you know what? Sometimes that happens with collaboration projects. All you can do is control your half of the project, and if the rest of it goes awry, well, at least you did your best. I should be releasing 9 tracks of music 1 week from when this video goes up, and if I don't, well, just assume it's going to come the next day because I'm not going to allow myself to just not release it. Anywho, this is Bugsy, signing off.